After doing my research, I pulled the trigger. Crammed this thing in my new Lenovo C530, replacing the stock 1050T. It barely fit, had to wiggle it in very carefully to install it. The performance is great. I can now run PUBG, SW Battlefront 2 and all the other games I currently own on ultra settings with no problem. It runs hotter than the 1050T, but I blame the small case fans, not the card. Even in the crammed case it hasn't exceeded 76°C during gaming. I did a little bit of reading around, weighing out options and budget, and this was what I landed on. I've only had it for a short while, but I've been loving it. I paired it with a Ryzen 5 2600 and this thing has no problems doing anything I've thrown at it. I don't play on high settings simply because I don't like anti-aliasing, blurry image, and motion blur and other bells and whistles, and this thing laughs at everything. Ridiculously high frame rates and ridiculously low temps. Doesn't exceed 65 degrees under load on ultra settings when I push it. It's in an M200 from Cooler Master with all NUC 2 case fans. I'm glad to have bought this thing. Let's start with a generic review of the 1660. I'm using these for video transcoding for Plex and live video streaming. I can get 4 or 5 to 4K 60MB/s, greater than 1080p 20MB/s transcodes, encode plus decode, going concurrently before I run out of VRAM, and the quality is much better than previous generations of GeForce cards thanks to the Turing architecture. Live streaming using VMix can record and stream 4 plus 1080p RTMP connections at the same time as well with ease. CPUs are 4790KS on Z97 chipset, specific to this card. The cooler isn't a top-of-the-line Aorus or Strix caliber, but it is solidly built. The logo lights up and cycles through the RGB spectrum. You can turn it off in Windows using Afterburner, but if you're using Linux, you're kinda stuck with it on. Click link in description for more reviews.